Things seem more intense. Expect it from a second season. You did it with Grim Reaper. Radical Reviews 9, Owl House Season 2. It is time to return to the Owl House. Things have gone more intense, but sadly more confusing. Is this season better than the first, or does the confusion ruin it? I quite like this episode, not as much as the first season's premiere, but it's good. I enjoyed the mystery of the Golden Guard, but it wasn't the most interesting episode, but the ending is cute. An 8.75 out of 10. This feels like a season 1 episode now. The beginning was great. Amity was funny. You really feel bad for Amity in this episode. She's a great character. Also, King is great. And the Golden Guard is still interesting. A 9.25 out of 10. Echoes of the Past is great. Also, Baby King is really adorable. Hootie was funny. Just Luz is great. I liked this episode. It was amazing. Season 2 is off to a great start. Hopefully we can get more episodes like this. I'm going to give this a 9.5 out of 10 episode. This one is a fine enough episode. I enjoyed the beginning. I liked the bond. I enjoyed Lilith. I also enjoyed Ida's mother, Gwen. The characters are enjoyable. Just a pretty alright episode. Not much to say. An 8.75 out of 10. I liked Gus's plot, but it wasn't as interesting as Amity's plot. Like, Amity looks great this episode. Well, at the ending, it's just amazing. That's why I actually got the colour for my ratings now. I enjoyed her siblings, but I also enjoyed the 5 for Gus's plot. A 9.25 out of 10. I enjoyed Golden Guard. Why is he one of the best parts of the season? I also enjoyed Luce too. She was interesting. I also like seeing the Titans. It's a fine episode. 8.75 out of 10. It's getting a little bit complicated, but it's not bad. Far from it. I feel bad for Rita. I enjoyed Rain. It's getting complicated. And I enjoyed everyone watching King's video. That was amazing. But I also enjoyed Darius, or Darius, whatever his name is. Just a 9 out of 10 episode. Knock, knock, knocking on Hootie's door. If he's going to give us more episodes like this, I'm going to be knocking on his door. Definitely. I enjoyed Hootie. All the plots were amazing. The beginning was one of the best. King was enjoyable. It was just simplistic and it worked. I loved it. Ida's plot was the worst though. One of the best ones of the entire show. And I think I'm going to have to give it a 10 out of 10. And also, it gets a golden Amity. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. We're on the Lumity train now. Whoop whoop, Lumity train. I enjoyed Hunter again. aka the Golden Guard. The fight was cool. Lumity is great. Hunter is developing and it's amazing. Good episode. Another 9 out of 10. A lot is unexplained. That's a big problem. Why is there demons in the human realm? What is going on? I like the demon believer though. He was cool. Interesting but problems. 8.75 out of 10. I kid you not. I was very looking forward to this episode. The episode that put me off the show. But it was better. The blushing was great. I enjoyed the trio. I love Willow and Amity. I like Rain. All this Titan talk was bad. I found it boring, but it's okay. When it's relationships in the show, it's great. But when it's plot, it's eh. Yeah, it gets a 9.25 out of 10. So far, worst episode of the show, by far. It's the only one. Again, it gets an 8.5. I just found it a bit boring, I guess. It's weird and interesting. Philip was funny, I enjoyed the trio. It was just okay, I guess. Only an 8.5 out of 10. didn't realise how amazing this episode was. I enjoyed Hunter. Darius is enjoyable. I like the interactions. I enjoyed Hunter a lot now. He's one of the most interesting characters. I enjoyed the match. There's a lot to say and it's amazing. This is one episode where the other characters are more interested in Lumity. Yeah, this one's great. 9.75 out of 10. Reaching Out is good. It's pretty great. I love Lumity. The fights are cool. The episode got boring though. Amity, I felt bad for. But Lumity was so cute. And I felt bad for Luce. I liked Alador and the ending is so cute. 9.25 out of 10. Just meh. It's meh. It's fine, I guess. I liked the beginning. It's really boring, this episode. But Eden and Rain were cute. 7.5. I guess it was interesting a little bit. The characters are great. I enjoyed Hunter's reaction. The ending is great. Pretty standard Owl House episode. 8.5 though. Okay, this is good. Great tension. The visuals are great. I liked Billy. I loved King. It was a great episode at first, but it went downhill. 8.75. When is this show going to get better? Like a 9 out of 10 episode? Right now, this episode is one of the best of the season. No, the whole entire show. I liked how there was no losing it. The battle was epic. Things was just amazing. I loved Hunter. I loved the ending. Willow, everything was amazing. The tension was amazing. I love this episode. It's meant to say 9.75, but I accidentally put 9.5 because this episode is one of the best. Another amazing episode. I like this. This is just fun. I like the flashbacks. I like Ida. I like Luz. Everything was amazing. I love how it was terrifying. Brain was great. That was intense. Everything's good. A 9.5 out of 10. Okay, this is amazing too. Not as amazing as the other ones. I loved Edric and Amira. I love the atmosphere and the kiss. I love Kikimoron. I hate Odalia, but she's a great character. An epic episode. The twist is also amazing. 9.25 out of 10. Another amazing episode. I like Belos. Because he's pure evil. I loved Adrian. It feels awesome. The fight is great. The glow in it's good effects. I love Belos, his power. It was actually terrifying. It was an amazing episode. It was dark. The music is awesome. I loved everyone's reactions. I loved the ending. 9.75 out of 10. Great way to end the season. The season, while not as good as the first, still offers a lot of value. The Owl House Season 2 has amazing characters, an okay plot, and amazing animation. It gets a 9 out of 10. I was a little bit harsh on it at first. 21, Them's the Break Kids. 20, Hollow Mine. 19, Elsewhere and Elsewhen. 18, Edge of the Well. 17, Hunting Palisman. Oh, sorry, I messed up. Them's the Break Kids, Hollow Mind, Elsewhere and Elsewhen. And 18 was meant to be Keeping Up Fear, and says 17, Hedge of the World, and 16, Hunting Palisman. 15, Yesterday's Lie. Number 14, Separate Tides. 13, Eda's Requiem. 12, Eclipse Lake, and 11, Through the Looking Glass Ruins. 10, Clouds on the Horizon. 9, Escaping Expulsion. 8, Reaching Out. 7, Follies at the Coven Day Parade. 6, O Titan, Where Art Thou? 5, Echoes of the Past. 4, King's Tide. 3, Eddie Sport in the Stop. 2, Labyrinth Runners. And number 1, Knocking on Hooty's Door. Right, what's next time? We're going to the swamp. Enough said.